race on the track. We have 2 heats, and the top 4 across the finish line will automatically qualify, and the next 2 fastest time over the 2 heats. There are the records, and there is Kayla Edwards, the Oklahoma State senior, who is the favorite.
A very fast mile from Kayla Edwards a couple of weeks ago, 4:28.75, 9th fastest time in the world. You also have to watch out for Kayla Edwards because she has such great 800-meter speed as well. But don't take your eyes off the junior from Villanova, Shifra Butner. She is a strong contender in this race as well. She won back-to-back Big East titles in the 800. She was the Irish champ at 800 as well. She's run 2:01.98. Kayla Edwards has run about 2:01.97, so it looks to be a showdown between those 2 athletes.
Laura, as a sign of the talent here, you're looking at Kayla out there controlling the pace. She set the women's 1,000-meter indoor record this year in one of her first meets, just indicating a sharpness and a fitness. One story I really like about her, as a freshman, she goes out. Her mom was a track athlete and encouraged her to go out. Freshman year, she goes out, she doesn't compete. She goes to her first practice and quits. And here she is, a collegiate record holder now, all these years later.
Well, whoever convinced her to come back to the track deserves a big thank you, that's for sure. You can see she's running very relaxed right now, looking very smooth.
So half the field will go through to the final. There are 8 athletes. 4 will automatically qualify. The next 2 fastest times on time through the 2 heats. Kayla Edwards has now dropped back to 2nd place. Megan Moya of NC State, the senior, now picking up the pace. And again, these athletes just wanting to get through with the least amount of energy expended. Several of them may very well be doubling back in the DMR, maybe in the 3,000, maybe dropping down to the 800.
Right, when you're not doubling back like this. First of all, 68 seconds plus for the first 440 yards. When you're not doubling, it behooves you to push the pace. You don't want to sit and run the risk of a kicker taking your spot away among the guaranteed top 4 in each of the first 2 heats. These are the top 16 ladies to advance to this NCAA championship. They only take 16 in the running events, and it took 4 minutes and 37 seconds for the mile to get in here.
3rd place, that's Stanford's Carissa Nelson, the junior, or Sanford, I should say, who's running on the outside. She's been running extra distance just to stay out of trouble, which is really a very important tactic indoors. There's much less room to run on these smaller tracks, and you have to keep out of trouble as best you can. 2:18 for the 800 meters, so they're really trying to get through with as little energy as possible.
And you mentioned trying to stay out of trouble. You saw Edwards trying to get herself, she was a little bit boxed in, so she had to get herself off the rail, give herself a little bit more real estate there in lane 1 to get herself in a good position, because the Sanford athlete was starting to close in just a bit. I talked with Kayla Edwards, and she said the real difference this year in her training has been that she focused a lot on her mental approach, really visualizing her goals. They did a lot less intensity, focused more on aerobic work in her training, and they feel that's really primed her to run the fastest she ever has in the mile at this championship.
She's got excellent speed. Coming out of high school, she was 6th ranked nationally in the 800 meters, and she's done nothing but get better and quicker since.
Well, Carissa Nelson of Sanford has decided that she's just going to run a longer race than everyone else. She has run virtually the entire race in lane 2, which is obviously not longer on the straightaways, but it certainly is in the turns.
Right, that's a killer. It really is.
Especially as you mentioned how they're running so many of these rounds. You're running the trial heat leading into the final, so you don't want to extend too much energy at any point in the race when you are looking ahead to having that final tomorrow.
So Edwards is sort of dropping back and getting into some trouble with other athletes trying to pass. This is how you get legs tangled up. She's not looking that confident, as now Carissa Nelson, the Sanford junior, takes over the lead from Grace Barnett, I believe, of Clemson. And that is the bell.
You're also seeing Butner from Villanova move into a very threatening position right now. She's on that very outside of lane 1, right on lane 2. So she's in a great spot right now where she can start to reel some of these ladies in, and then Edwards is right on her shoulder.
Edwards back in 5th place, so she needs to pick up at least one runner, and this may have been her plan the entire time. And here she's going to come wide in order to get one of those top 4 automatic positions. That's Amy Louise Neal of Washington and Great Britain, and Edwards is through easily, but look at that very, very big surge at the end. from Emily Palladino of Providence to get one of those top 4 coveted automatic spots.
And they really made Edwards work for it. She had to go way out into lane 3 to get around and secure that spot.
Well, that's not exactly what we expected from Kayla Edwards, but it's all about qualifying. You can't run the final till you get to the final, and she made it a little exciting the last little bit.
She certainly did. You can see that turnover there. She switches into that higher gear and makes that powerful move as she comes into that final stretch.
It's the ultimate confidence at this level to lay back and feel that you can definitely beat everybody in the field with your speed. And that's what she chose to do, just saving as much as she can. She is not going to be running the distance medley relay for Oklahoma State. They are not.